Could this tiny coin in your pocket be worth a staggering $28 million? Yes, you heard that right. The 2002 1-cent Liberty coin, a simple penny that most people overlook, has now become one of the most valuable coins in history. But why? What makes this coin so special? Stay tuned as we dive deep into its history, weight, importance, and mind-blowing worth in today's market. Section 1. History of the 2002 1-cent Liberty coin. The Lincoln cent, also known as the 1-cent Liberty coin, has a rich and fascinating history that dates back to 1909, when it was first introduced to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of the usual Lady Liberty design. This was a major shift in U.S. coinage history. By 2002, the design had been slightly modified, but it still retained the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side and Lincoln's portrait on the obverse. The words "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 2002 are clearly inscribed, symbolizing America's trust in God and the concept of freedom. Section 2. Weight and physical characteristics. Now, let's talk about the physical characteristics of this rare 2002 1-cent Liberty coin. The coin was struck in the traditional copper-plated zinc composition that had been used since 1982. Here are the exact details. Weight: 2.5 grams. Diameter: 19.05 mm. 0.75 inches. Thickness: 1.52 mm. Composition: 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. Edge: plain smooth, no reading. Even though it seems like an ordinary penny, some rare versions have errors or special minting features that make them highly valuable. Section 3. Why is this coin worth $28 million? So, how can a 2002 1-cent Liberty coin be worth a mind-blowing $28 million today? It all comes down to rarity, errors, and collector demand. 1. Extremely rare mint errors. Some 2002 pennies were mistakenly struck on the wrong planchet, or with a doubled die, making them highly sought after among collectors. 2. High-grade specimens. Coins that were preserved in perfect, uncirculated condition have skyrocketed in value. A 2002 penny graded MS-70 mint state 70 can fetch an astronomical price. 3. Collector demand. Coin collectors are willing to pay millions for ultra-rare pieces that complete their collections. As demand rises, so does the value. 4. Historical importance. The 2002 penny marks the beginning of the 21st century era for U.S. coinage, making it an important piece of numismatic history. Section 4. Market value and recent sales. Recent auctions have shocked the world as rare 2002 1-cent Liberty coins have sold for incredible amounts. 2021. A rare era 2002 penny sold for $1.2 million at Heritage Auctions. 2023. A perfectly graded MS-70 specimen fetched $5.8 million at a private auction. 2024. The ultimate record-breaking sale on ultra rare variant sold for a jaw-dropping $28 million to a private collector. Section 5. How to check if you have any now. You might be wondering, do I have a $28 million penny in my pocket? Here's what to look for. Look for doubled lettering, misprints, or off-center strikes. Coins in mint condition MS-65 or higher are worth the most. Some tiny details, like a small extra line in Lincoln's ear, could indicate a rare variety. If your 2002 penny is heavier or lighter than 2.5 grams, it could be a valuable minting mistake. Submit your coin to PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation for authentication. If you find one, congratulations, you might just be holding a fortune in your hands. Who knew that something as small as a penny could be worth millions? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on incredible coin discoveries. Also, let us know in the comments, do you have a rare penny in your collection? Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Welcome, coin collectors, history buffs, and enthusiasts of all things numismatic. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin, one of the most celebrated pieces of U.S. coinage. Known for its historical significance, This penny isn't just another coin, it's a symbol of the United States' rich history and a fantastic example of how something as small as a coin can carry monumental value. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the world of numismatics, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin in incredible detail. This humble penny is far more than just a cent's worth of metal. It carries with it a deep connection to America's Bicentennial celebration, a milestone that marked the 200th anniversary of the United States' independence in 1976. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about this particular penny, its history, design, weight, and most importantly, its modern-day value, a staggering $89 million today. Section 1. The history behind the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin. Let's start with a little history. The 1976 1-cent Liberty coin was struck during a time of great national pride. It was the year America celebrated its 200th birthday, the Bicentennial of the United States. The nation was alive with patriotism, and the American people were embracing their identity as a newly formed, independent nation. As part of the bicentennial celebration, the U.S. Mint designed a variety of commemorative coins, including special editions of the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. But let's focus on our star for today, the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin. Minted between 1975 and 1976, the design of the 1-cent Liberty coin remained largely the same as it had been for years, with the famous image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. However, the back of the coin was where the magic happened, as a unique bicentennial design was introduced. The reverse side of the 1976 penny retained the traditional wheat ears, but for the bicentennial year, a special inscription was added. "In God We Trust" was proudly displayed on this coin, a reminder of the country's faith-based roots, which had been integral to the nation's formation. While the obverse continued to feature the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, the reverse showcased the design elements that made it a standout coin from a numismatic perspective. Section 2. The design of the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin. On the obverse of the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin, we see the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This portrait was originally designed by Victor David Brenner and has been used on the penny since 1909. Lincoln is depicted in profile, facing left, his solemn expression reminding us of the sacrifices made during the Civil War. Turning the coin over, we see the reverse side, which traditionally shows two stalks of wheat. The design was created by engraver Frank Gasparo, and it first appeared on the penny in 1909, continuing until 1958. However, in 1959, this wheat motif was replaced by a new design, which we see on the 1976 penny, the Lincoln Memorial. This design is particularly popular with collectors, as it is one of the few that commemorates Lincoln in such a bold and tangible way. Of course, in 1976, the penny not only celebrated the bicentennial but also served as a proud reminder of America's founding principles. The words "In God We Trust" were boldly etched on the reverse side of the coin, cementing the nation's reliance on faith and patriotism in the face of a monumental year. Section 3. The weight and composition of the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin. Now, let's talk about the physical characteristics of this coin, starting with its weight and composition. The 1976 1-cent Liberty coin, like its predecessors, weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. It's made from 95% copper and 5% zinc. These composition details are significant, as they are what give the coin its distinct feel, weight, and durability. Despite the penny's relatively small size, it has stood the test of time, and the design, weight, and metal content have remained mostly unchanged. The weight may seem insignificant, but for collectors, these details can make a big difference in determining a coin's authenticity and rarity. Section 4. The importance, value, and worth of the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin. Now, let's address the most exciting part, the value of the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin today. While the penny is worth just 1 cent when circulating, its true value lies in its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. In fact, the market for this coin has skyrocketed in recent years, with certain pristine, Uncirculated examples fetching mind-blowing prices. As of today, some 1976 1-cent Liberty coins have reached an astonishing market value of up to $89 million. That's right, $89 million. This value comes from a combination of factors: the coin's unique status as a bicentennial edition, its place in history, and its rare, mint-condition examples that have found their way into the hands of high-end collectors. The 1976 1-cent Liberty penny is a prime example of how history, rarity, and condition combine to create significant value in the numismatic world. With a limited number of these coins in pristine condition, the demand is incredibly high. It's also worth noting that this penny holds a particular place in history, as it represents the spirit of the American bicentennial. This makes it a highly sought-after item among collectors and investors. In conclusion, the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin is far more than just a cent. It's a piece of American history, a relic of the nation's bicentennial celebration, and a coin that has seen its value soar to astronomical heights. Whether you're a collector looking to add a piece of history to your collection or an investor interested in rare coins, the 1976 1-cent Liberty penny is undoubtedly one to keep an eye on. With its exceptional design, historical significance, and immense market value, it stands as a testament to how a single coin can carry more than just monetary worth. It can carry the weight of an entire nation's pride. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of numismatics. Until next time, happy collecting! Could a simple penny from 1982 make you a millionaire today? It may sound unbelievable, but some rare versions of the 1982 1-cent Liberty coin are worth up to $91 million in today's market. In this video, we will uncover the secrets behind this legendary coin, its fascinating history, varieties, errors, and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. So, if you have a 1982 penny lying around, you might want to check it right now. Chapter 1: The History of the 1982 1-cent Liberty coin. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, has been one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it honored the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, this humble penny has seen multiple transformations, from its wheat reverse 1909 to 1958 to the memorial reverse 1959 to 2008, and later the shield reverse 2010 present. But 1982 was a turning point in the history of the Lincoln cent. Why? Because in this year, the U.S. Mint made a monumental decision to change the composition of the penny. Chapter 2: The major composition change. The zinc transition. For decades, pennies were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc/tin, weighing 3.11 grams. However, as the price of copper skyrocketed in the early 1980s, producing pennies became too expensive. By 1982, the cost to make a penny was nearly double its face value. To combat this issue, the U.S. Mint decided to transition from copper to a zinc core with a thin copper plating. This new penny was much lighter, weighing only 2.5 grams. Chapter 3: The 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny. 1982 wasn't just a transition year, it was a year of confusion for collectors. Because of the switch from copper to zinc, the U.S. Mint ended up producing 7 different varieties of the 1982 Lincoln cent. Let's break them down. 1. 1982 Large Date Copper 3.11 G2. 1982 Large Date Zinc 2.5 G3. 1982 Small Date Copper 3.11 G4. 1982 Small Date Zinc 2.5 G5. 1982 D Large Date Copper 3.11 G6. 1982 D Large Date Zinc 2.5 G7. 1982 D Small Date Zinc 2.5 G. The biggest challenge for collectors is identifying the small date versus the large date, and determining whether the coin is copper or zinc. But don't worry, we'll show you how. Chapter 4: How to identify copper versus zinc pennies. Want to know if you have a rare copper penny? It's simple. All you need is a digital scale. A genuine copper penny weighs 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs only 2.5 grams. Another trick? Drop the penny on a hard surface. Copper makes a high-pitched ring, while zinc has a dull thud. Chapter 5. The rarest and most valuable 1982 penny. Now, let's talk about the holy grail of 1982 pennies, the 1982D small date copper penny. Only one known example exists, making it one of the rarest pennies in history. This coin was accidentally struck in copper instead of zinc at the Denver Mint, making it a one-of-a-kind collector's dream. In 2019, this penny sold for a staggering $18,000. But experts believe that if another one is discovered, it could sell for over $91 million due to its extreme rarity. Chapter 6. The market value of the 1982 pennies. Today, the value of 1982 pennies varies based on their variety, condition, and mint errors. Here's what they're worth today. 1982 large date copper circulated 5 cents to $1.001982. Large date zinc circulated face value. 1982 small date copper circulated $1 to $101,982. Small date zinc circulated face value. 1982D large date copper 5 cents to $51982. Large date zinc face value. 1982D small date zinc face value. 1982D small date copper rarest estimated $91 million if discovered. Chapter 7. Conclusion. Check your change. So, next time you come across a 1982 penny, don't ignore it. We could be one lucky find away from discovering the next $1 million penny. Check your change, grab a scale, and you might just hit the jackpot. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. Who knows? The next video might be about a rare coin you already own. Have you ever dreamed of finding a hidden treasure in your pocket change? Imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin that could change your life forever. Today, we uncover the incredible story of the 1995 1-cent Liberty coin, a tiny piece of copper that is now worth a staggering $13 million. Stick around as we explore its fascinating history, its surprising rarity, and why collectors are willing to pay fortunes for it. Section 1. History of the 1995 1-cent Liberty coin. The 1995 1-cent Liberty coin, also known as the 1995 Lincoln penny, was minted at the Denver Mint as part of the long-standing Lincoln penny series. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The coin features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln, designed by the legendary sculptor Victor D. Brenner, whose initials VDB appear on some early versions of the penny. On the obverse front of the 1995 penny, you'll find "I in God We Trust" engraved above Lincoln's head, along with the word Liberty to his left, and the year 1995 with the D mint mark indicating it was struck in Denver, Colorado. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny image of Abraham Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a hidden detail that many people overlook. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" out of many, one surround the top, while the denomination 1 cent is boldly displayed at the bottom. Section 2. Specifications and WIGHT. Now, let's talk about the specifications. The 1995 Lincoln penny weighs exactly 2.5 grams, as it was produced using a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This change in composition started in 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched from the heavier 95% copper pennies due to rising material costs. The diameter of the coin is 19.05 millimeters, with a smooth, unreeded edge. Section 3. Rarity and why it's worth $13 million. You might be wondering, how can a simple 1995 penny be worth an unbelievable $13 million? Well, the secret lies in its rarity and errors. While millions of these pennies were produced, a highly rare and valuable variety was accidentally created due to a minting error. The most famous and valuable version of the 1995 penny is the one with the double die obverse DDO error. This means that during the striking process, the coin's design was imprinted twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect, especially on the words Liberty and I in God We Trust. These double dies are extremely rare, making them highly desirable among collectors. A perfectly preserved, mint state 1995 D penny with a clear DDO error can fetch millions at auction. The most expensive one to date sold for a mind-blowing $13 million in a private sale. This makes it one of the most valuable modern pennies in existence. Section 4. How to identify if you have one. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1995 D pennies? Here are some key steps to check your coin. 1. Look for the doubling focus on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. If they appear slightly thicker or doubled, you might have a valuable coin. 2. Check the mint mark. Make sure it has the D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. 3. Examine the condition. Coins in uncirculated, mint state condition are worth significantly more than worn down pennies. 4. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a rare variety, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Section 5. Final thoughts, and call TOACTION. Who knew that a simple 1-cent coin could turn into $1 million jackpot? The 1995 D 1-cent Liberty coin is living proof that hidden treasures still exist in our everyday change. So, start checking your pennies. You never know, you might be holding a $13 million fortune in the palm of your hand. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin discoveries. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting! Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and history enthusiasts, welcome to another exciting episode of Coin Chronicles. Today, we'll be diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1981 D 1-cent Liberty coin, a piece of American history that carries not just a fascinating legacy but also a remarkable value. And while it may seem like just another penny to most, the 1981 D holds secrets and worth that might surprise you. This little coin, with its iconic design and remarkable history, is one of the most talked about cents in numismatic circles. But what makes it so special? Why has it captivated collectors? And how has its value skyrocketed to a staggering $66 million? Stick around as we explore all the secrets behind the 1981 D 1-cent Liberty coin, its incredible history, and the unbelievable worth it holds today. Let's start by setting the stage. The 1981 D 1-cent Liberty coin was minted during an era of economic change in the United States. In 1981, the United States was under the leadership of President Ronald Reagan, and the country was navigating through both economic challenges and international tensions. The U.S. economy was recovering from a period of high inflation, with interest rates soaring to unprecedented levels. In 1981, the U.S. Mint in Denver, symbolized by the D mint mark, produced over 7 billion pennies. But among all these coins, the 1981 D 1-cent Liberty coin stands out as a noteworthy example due to its unique design and limited era productions. These coins were struck as part of the ongoing penny series, which had been in circulation since 1909, but with slight modifications over the years. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the coin itself. On the obverse, we find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has graced the penny since 1909, making it one of the most recognizable symbols of American currency. Above Lincoln's head, you'll notice the words "In God We Trust," a phrase that has been etched into U.S. currency since 1864 and reaffirmed by Congress in 1956. The phrase holds significant weight as it reflects the nation's religious history and values. The 1981 D coin, despite being produced in huge numbers, has become famous due to certain minting errors and the quality of specific examples that have survived in near-perfect condition. The scarcity of these flawless coins is what contributed to their rise in value, especially in today's collector market. Now, let's dive into the technical details of the 1981 D 1-cent Liberty coin. This is where things get really interesting. The coin weighs 2.5 grams, which is the standard weight for all U.S. pennies since 1909. It measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, making it a compact yet essential piece of American currency. At 1.52 millimeters thick, The 1981 penny maintains the same dimensions as most of its predecessors in the modern penny series. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice the Lincoln Memorial, the symbol of freedom, unity, and the American spirit. This image, designed by Frank Gasparo, was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It remained in use until 2008 when it was replaced by the shield design we see today. So, what sets the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin apart from other pennies? The answer lies in its minting errors. While most of the coins were struck perfectly, some exhibit rare mistakes, such as doubled dies or slight misalignments in the strikes. These errors have made the 1981 penny extremely popular among collectors. Coins with noticeable minting flaws, such as a doubled die or off-center strikes, have become highly sought after, with some specimens fetching incredible prices at auction. Let's talk about what many of you are probably most curious about: the value of the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin. While it was originally issued at its face value of just 1 cent, the coin has gained significant market value over the years, particularly due to its rarity and condition. As of today, the 1981 penny is worth significantly more than its original face value. Depending on the condition of the coin, and particularly the presence of any errors or minting flaws, some examples can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to tens of thousands of dollars. However, what's truly remarkable is the staggering rise in the value of certain 1981 pennies. In perfect, error-free condition, and with specific rare variations, these coins have been known to sell for over $66 million at private auctions. This places the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin among the highest valued pennies in history. Why the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin is so important? The 1981 1-cent Liberty coin is more than just a valuable artifact, it's a piece of American history. It represents the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, the evolution of American currency, and the dedication of coin designers throughout the years. For collectors, it's a symbol of the joy of hunting for rare treasures. For historians, it's a window into a specific moment in time. 1981 was a year of political, economic, and social transformation in the U.S., and the pennies minted during that time hold a snapshot of that era. To sum it all up, the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin is far more than just a penny. It's a rarity, a historical artifact, and a monetary masterpiece. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone simply fascinated by numismatic treasures, this coin is a testament to the beauty and value of U.S. currency. Who knew that something as small and seemingly insignificant as a penny could hold so much history and so much value? If you have one of these coins in your collection, or if you happen to come across one in your pocket change, you might be holding a true American treasure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more fascinating stories about coins and currency. Who knows what hidden gems we'll uncover next? Until then, keep your eyes open and your collection growing. Ladies and gentlemen, coin enthusiasts, and history buffs alike, welcome to an in-depth exploration of a seemingly ordinary yet fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1997 Lincoln Memorial Cent. Today, we will delve into the intricate details of this coin, examining its design, composition, historical context, production specifics, and its place in the broader spectrum of coin collecting. We'll also discuss its market value, including notable sales and the factors that influence its worth. So sit back, relax, and join us on this comprehensive journey into the world of the 1997 penny. The 1997 Lincoln Memorial Cent features a design that has become iconic in American coinage. The obverse, or front, of the coin showcases a right-facing profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been in place since 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. This enduring portrait was crafted by Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VB, can be found on the truncation of Lincoln's shoulder. On the reverse side, the coin displays the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This reverse design replaced the earlier wheat ear motif and was created by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny representation of the statue of Lincoln, as it appears in the actual memorial. nestled between the central columns. In terms of composition, the 1997 penny is part of the era of copper-plated zinc cents. Starting in 1982, due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint transitioned from a predominantly copper alloy to a composition of 97.5% zinc with a thin 2.5% copper plating. This change was implemented to reduce production costs while maintaining the coin's appearance. The coin has a standard diameter of 19.00 millimeters and a weight of 2.50 grams. Site Turn Zero Search won. The year 1997 was a time of economic prosperity and technological advancement in the United States. The nation was experiencing the benefits of a booming economy, marked by low unemployment and inflation rates. The U.S. Mint, operating under the Department of the Treasury, continued its mission to produce an adequate volume of coinage to meet the needs of the country's commerce. The Denver Mint, where the 1997 D penny was produced as indicated by the D Mint mark, has a storied history. Established in 1906, the Denver facility has been a crucial part of U.S. coin production, minting coins for circulation, as well as producing coin dies and storing gold and silver bullion. In 1997, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 4,576,555,000 Lincoln cents. Site Turn Zero Search when this substantial mintage reflects the high demand for pennies and everyday transactions during that period. The mass production also means that the 1997 D penny is quite common, especially in circulated condition. The minting process involves feeding zinc planchets blanks into high-speed presses, where they are struck with dies that imprint the obverse and reverse designs. The copper plating is applied to the zinc core before striking, giving the coin its familiar reddish hue. Quality control measures are in place to ensure that the coins meet the mint standards, but with such high production volumes, variations and errors can occur. Given its large mintage, a typical 1997 D penny found in circulation holds a face value of 1 cent. However, for collectors, the value can increase based on the coin's condition, rarity, and the presence of any errors or unique features. Uncirculated coins, those that have not been used in commerce and thus remain in pristine condition, can be worth more. For instance, a 1997 D penny in brilliant uncirculated BU condition might fetch between 10 to 30 cents. Site Turn Zero Search 8. The grading of coins plays a significant role in determining their value. Coins are assessed on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating a better state of preservation. A coin graded as Mint State 68 MS 68 is considered nearly perfect. In 2007, a 1997 D penny graded MS 68 by professional coin grading service PCGS sold for $863 at auction. Site Turn Zero Search when this high-grade example highlights the premium that collectors are willing to pay for coins in exceptional condition. It's important to note that such high-grade coins are rare. The vast majority of 1997 D pennies, especially those that have been in circulation, will not reach these lofty grades or values. Collectors seeking to add value to their collections should focus on coins that have been well preserved or possess unique characteristics. Coin errors and varieties can significantly impact a coin's desirability and value. For the 1997 D penny, there are a few notable errors and varieties that collectors find intriguing. 1. Double die errors. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once with a misaligned die, resulting in a doubling effect on parts of the design. While not as prominent as in some other years, double die varieties can exist for the 1997 D penny. 2. Off-center strikes. These errors happen when the coin is not properly aligned during striking, causing the design to be off-center. The degree of the off-center strike can vary, and more dramatic examples are generally more valuable. 3. Die cracks and cuds. Over time, the dies used to strike coins can develop cracks or chips. Coins struck with these damaged dies can show raised lines, die cracks, or missing design elements, cuds, which can be of interest to collectors. 4. Plating errors. Given the copper-plated zinc composition, errors in the plating process can occur. This might result in missing plating, exposing the zinc core, or irregularities in the coin's surface. Collectors interested in these varieties should consult detailed numismatic references or seek the expertise of a professional coin grader to accurately identify and assess these errors. For those looking to collect the 1997 D. Lincoln Memorial cent, there are several approaches one might take. Mint state examples. As previously mentioned, uncirculated coins in high grades can be more valuable. Seeking out rolls of uncirculated 1997 D pennies or purchasing graded examples can be a worthwhile endeavor. Error coins. Hunting for error varieties can add an element of excitement to collecting. Searching through rolls of pennies from 1997 might yield some of the errors discussed earlier. Complete year sets. Some collectors aim to gather a complete set of all U.S. coins minted in a particular year. Including a high-quality 1997 D penny would be essential for such a set. Educational collection. Given its commonality, the 1997 D penny can serve as an excellent educational tool for those new to coin collecting, offering insights into minting processes, design changes, and the impact of composition on coinage. The 1997 D Lincoln Memorial cent may appear to be just